What is up, everybody? This is Kevin Fernandez, aka K Fern, and you're watching K Fern video. Let's get into it. And before we start this video, shout out to my barber. Now let's get into the video for real. Okay, so as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about the food at Cal Poly SLO. I know that this is a big question that you guys have for me, like in terms of people who are going to Cal Poly, people who are about to be a freshman and everything like that. Because, not gonna lie, Cal Poly has not been known to have the best reputation when it comes to food. When I was gonna be a freshman and talking to people about Cal Poly, they said it's an awesome school, love it so much, but the food could be better. And when I first got to school, I thought it was great. I thought the food was great, but as the year progressed and went on, I understood what they were starting to say. I started getting tired of the food. I'm gonna talk about the good, the bad, and the horrible, and the okay, you know, like the okay options when it comes to food at Cal Poly. So enough talk, let's get into it. And I came prepared today. I brought my note sheet. Don't say I don't love you guys, because I'm out here writing notes right now. But let's get into these food options right now. When I categorized this stuff, I went into the good, the bad, the horrible. Let's start off with the horrible. I mean, we all know what the worst places are at Cal Poly to eat. And I got one place on the horrible list. And I know people would argue with me on this, but that place is Red Radish. Red Radish, get out of here. If you're eating at Red Radish, I'm sorry, I cannot talk to you. You may be wondering what Red Radish is if you don't go to Cal Poly, and that is a great question. It's a place where they make wraps and they make a lot of healthy stuff. I don't think I even ate there, so I don't know why I'm really judging it, but it just never looked good. I'm not a huge like salad type of guy per se. I don't really do the salad stuff. My roommate Nick claims that he got food poisoning from it. I've like been to where it is. I've seen some of the food that comes out. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It just doesn't sound the best to me. So I'm putting that in the horrible list. People may disagree with me. Let me know if you disagree with me. Red Radish, get that out of here. That's on the horrible list. After horrible, it would only make sense to go to the bad. And I couldn't just go good to bad, so I made an okay column as well, but I'm gonna justify why each one belongs in each different column. So we're on the bad one. Okay, bad. Student's choice. People are gonna argue with me on all of these, but I got student's choice in the bad one. You sometimes get lucky with student's choice and you just get like teriyaki chicken, which I'm cool with. But then other times they just got terrible food in there, like some soggy old spaghetti. Went ahead and put that one in the bad column because it's nasty. Another one in the bad. I know people are gonna hate on me for this. Two Taco. Two Taco is basically Cal Poly's ripoff of Chipotle, but just made it way worse. Like, terrible actually. I mean, it's okay for a burrito, but I'm from San Diego, so you know my burrito standards are very top tier. They're very high. And needless to say, these burritos do not meet up to that standard. If you're hungry, and you just really need a quick breakfast burrito, that's the only reason I would go to Two Taco, to be honest. I ate there for like maybe the first week, but the burritos, they're made by students. There's no expert burrito maker in the back. They're made by students, so the burritos are sloppily put together. They fall apart in your hand. You gotta eat it with fork and knife, and they're just not good. If you go to Two Taco, you better find the nearest bathroom during your class, because 15 minutes after, your stomach's gonna be hurting like crazy. Do not eat Two Taco before a test or anything like that. I've been there, I've done that mistake, and I've regretted it instantly. Two Taco, you're on the bad list. Mustang Station, you're on the bad list, I'm sorry. But Mustang Station is basically the same place where Red Radish is. It's in this little kind of bar area in campus where like they serve pizza, like beer and all that type of stuff, and they got the TVs going, and if you want to watch sports or anything, it's a chill place to hang out or whatever. But I put Mustang Station on there because when I first got to Cal Poly, I was cool with Mustang Station. You know, pizza, I'm cool with that. But then I ate it again and again and again, and the more I ate it, the more I hated it, and realized that it was the pizza I've ever eaten in my life. This is the type of pizza where you lift it up and all your toppings are just falling off with it. So the pizza is not quality whatsoever. And once again, this is the type of thing, you eat it, you gotta find your bathroom near you, because this thing gonna mess with your stomach big time. So Mustang Station, in terms of pizza quality, you're on the bad list. I'm sorry. I feel like there's more things I could put on the bad list, but I put them in the okay list. So we're gonna go to the okay list. Okay. It's time for the okay list. So let's move on to that. First thing I got on my okay list, 805 Diner. What's up, Rex? 805 Diner, I put that on the okay list. I was in between good and bad because you never know what you're gonna get with 805. Prime time for 805 is breakfast. You're getting pancakes, you're getting sausage, bacon. Of course, they got cereal and everything. They got their own waffle maker there, which is cool. So breakfast, I'm cool with 805. But you never know what you're gonna get for lunch and dinner. That's really a gamble that you gotta be willing to make. So 805, I'm putting you on the okay list. I put them on the okay because they're open super late, so at least if you're hungry really late, you can go get like cereal. Second one on the okay list that I'm like alright with, I was kind of on the border of good for this one honestly, is Poly Deli. Poly Deli is, again, Cal Poly's crappy version of Subway, but it's not bad actually. So you just make a decent sandwich, just get it really quick when you're going to class or in between classes or before or after a practice or anything like that. I put Poly Deli on the okay list because it's really not terrible, but it's not like great either. And the last thing I got on the okay list is Bishop's Burgers. Everybody going to Cal Poly is eating at Bishop's Burgers. Once again, it's Cal Poly's little burger place that they have in the Ave. I put it on the okay because the burgers aren't horrible. Well, let me switch up the wording. Sometimes the burgers are horrible, sometimes the burgers are great, but sometimes the burgers are okay, so that's why it's in the okay list. But now we're moving up to the good list. Let's talk about some of the good options when it comes to eating at Cal Poly. First, I mean, this is the no-brainer for good on everybody's list. It's Chick-fil-A. I mean, you can't hate Chick-fil-A. They're killing it. You can't go wrong with a little Chick-fil-A. So I would always get like a chicken sandwich meal my freshman year. So Chick-fil-A, obviously, number one on my list. The problem with it, though, is that you get tired of it really quick. Like, you can only eat so much Chick-fil-A before you don't want it anymore. So that's my only thing that I have to say about Chick-fil-A. Otherwise, love you, Chick-fil-A. Keep doing you, baby. Second on my list, I put Campus Market like as pretty good. It's like the mini grocery store, but I put that on the food list because they also have food there. They also have like cheeseburgers, and then sometimes they bring out a barbecue, so you get like, I don't know, like brisket, pulled pork sandwiches, that type of stuff. Otherwise, they got good breakfast. I think a pretty decent breakfast, like breakfast sandwiches, breakfast burritos, which you know I love. In general, I put that on the good list because they got like grocery items too. Campus Market, congrats, you guys are on the good list. Third on the list is another classic, Starbucks. That's on the list because, I mean, everybody needs caffeine when it comes to college, and Starbucks is the best at giving out caffeine. Even though I don't drink coffee, I only drink Celsius. Go drink Celsius, brand ambassador type of life. But every time I go to Starbucks, the line is going crazy, the line's super long. And here and there, maybe I'll get a breakfast sandwich from there, but besides that, I don't really drink coffee, so I'm not there. But I put it on the top of the list because I like their breakfast sandwiches, muffins, and all that type of stuff. Next on the list, we got Shake Smart. I like Shake Smart. Like, Shake Smart is good for me. It's right by the gym at Cal Poly, so if you want like a protein shake when you're done, really easy, just go to Shake Smart. And they got a little iPad where you put in your order, put in your name, and then your order comes right out. I put Shake Smart on the good list. I got Yogurt Creations on the good. You know, sometimes when you're done eating dinner, you just really want something sweet, or like you really want ice cream, you're just craving it. Yogurt Creations comes in clutch. They got frozen yogurt. They got all the flavors. They got all the toppings. So I put that on the good list because it's really the only dessert place at Cal Poly. And the last place I put on my good list that I was posted up at this past year was Einstein's Bagels. When I had got my ankle surgery and I wasn't as mobile as I used to be, and I wasn't really in the mood to cook or anything, I would just go really quick to Einstein's Bagels, get a buffalo chicken bagel sandwich. That's my go-to order. And it was pretty good. I mean, it was close, and I just used my little card, swipe it up, and get a quick little sandwich. So I put Einstein's on my good list. Congrats to you, Einstein's. You made the good list. Oh, and how can I forget my last choice for the good list is Subway. I'm not a huge fan of Subway. I'm more of a Jersey Mike's guy. But the thing with Subway at Cal Poly is that it's open 24 hours a day, 24/7, 365. Well, not 365, I'm pretty sure just when we're there. But I like Subway because, like, say you're working at the it's right by the library. If you're working there super late and you're hungry, every other place is gonna be closed down when you're a freshman. You probably don't have your car. So you just go over to Subway really quick and get a little late night snack, late night study snack, study sandwich. And so congrats to you, Subway. You made the good list. So those are my choices for the good, the bad, okay, and the horrible places to eat at Cal Poly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope like it helps you out. And I don't know if we're going back to school because of this whole quarantine thing, but freshmen in the future, you're welcome. You know the name. It's Kevin Fernandez, aka K-Fern. Go ahead, drop a thumbs up. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more videos. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.